Shells dropping, no face, no case. My city ain't safe. I'm pulling up.
Granny, welcome to No Face, No Case, man. I'm Ejay Moore.
It's Dayo Murda. Don't forget the murder, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a special one.
What it is, E?
This classic shit right here. This legendary status. We the culture, St. Louis. We do this shit.
It's a fact.
This man was a thing before YouTube was.
Facts.
Before YouTube was cracking.
Facts.
We talking. You know what I'm saying? You see? Come on, man. Who we got in the building? Yo, tell them who we got in the building.
Who we got in the building? The infamous motherfucking Lil Mont, Mr. Chain Hang Low himself, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Give it up for L.
Yeah.
Yes, give it up for Lil Mont, man. Let's get to it.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, nah, for real though. We want to give you your flowers this episode. We appreciate you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ain't never no problem.
Yes, sir.
Ain't never no problem, dog.
So look, let's get right to it. We like to start at the beginning, man. Take us through the journey, how you got in music, who influenced you to do music. You know, just give us the whole spiel. Take us through it.
Well, shit, to be honest, man, music came from being, if I have to be all the way 100, shit, being alone.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Nigga was in a project, coming up in a project. I used to be in the house a lot alone.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually I found some type of creative space, and that was music.
Mm.
And shit, I used to listen to everybody from Tupac, NWA. So that was my inspiration. But my biggest inspiration was a homeboy from the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
He dead now. His name Icy.
Okay.
He passed away. But that I would say that was my biggest motivation.
Mm.
Him and another group of guys from my neighborhood called Soul Mob. So that was my biggest motivation.
Okay. So I want to know this. Like, what was the next, like, level of your career? Like, how did you even get your buzz, like, in the streets for the music? Like, how did you get the buzz? Oh, the streets?
The streets, you know what I mean? I come from the projects, man, and truth be told, man, I maneuvered through the city, period. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of love from people from South, North, East, West. And with the music shit, the motherfucker basically got out here, booked bad, and went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the era. It wasn't no internet and shit.
Wasn't no internet. Nigga had to have
really like street campaign with this shit.
You had to do the footwork. You had to get you about a good 50 niggas with you.
Yeah.
Go out here once the clubs starting or letting out, passing out flyers, things of that nature. You had to really do the footwork back then.
Damn, yeah, that was the era.
How old was you?
Around that time, I was probably about a good 20, 21. You know what I mean? At that time. But I was still doing music earlier than that. You know what I mean? When I really got noticed, I'll say about 2021.
About 2021?
Yeah.
So what was, around that time, what was the song, like what was that peak song that did it for you to where like your name is like buzzing outside of some regular street shit? Just on some like, y'all heard this song? Like, dude, Lil Mont, he cooking up.
Well, honestly, I put together a mixtape first.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mixtape called Instruction. Then, you know, I was just rapping over other people's shit, just jacking their beats, you know, rapping over other people's shit. And then eventually it came to a point where, all right, well, nigga, you got a good craft with this shit. You pretty nice with this rap shit. So let's try to actually put together a single.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I ended up doing the song Chain Hang Low.
You know what I mean? Chain Hang Low.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know, well, a lot of people know that Jibbs, Chain Hang Low, you know, we know that worldwide, Jibbs, Chain Hang Low. How did that record come about with you making it? Because for people that don't know, this is the originator of the Chain Hang Low song. Sir. So just, you know, give us the journey of, you know, maneuvering through that. Like, how did that come about?
Well, again, like I say, in the projects, me and my little cousin, Lil Butch, we sitting in the house, bump pop truck drive past. You hear that motherfucker?
Damn,
that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's hard.
We sitting in that motherfucker. I'm like, we started
hard.
singing to the damn beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He said something, I said something. Then eventually it became Chain Hang Low.
Right.
Can you take us through like the studio session of that record?
Oh man, that was
Like how did you know what I'm saying? Like how did it?
That was me personally. That was around the time like a lot of people was doing nursery rhymes from St. Louis. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, you know, Nelly had the "I'm going down, down, baby."
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was more so a lot of people in the industry as well, not just Nelly, but a lot of people in the industry was doing nursery rhymes. So that's how that came about. It was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to do something just to get heard on the radio.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the mixtape that I did, it was circulating through the streets, but I'm over other people's beats, so I can't put this shit on the radio. Right. So it came to a point where it was like, all right, I got to start recording records, you know. And when I went to the studio, that was one of the records that I felt like, all right, I'm gonna do something catchy. Fuck the extra street shit. I'm gonna still try to keep it, you know, gutter on this record, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to do something to get me on the radio. And that's how that shit came about.
So how did the streets take that record?
I mean, it was a lot of people liked it. Then
was it the big buzz behind the record?
Definitely.
Like how a buzz come though if you ain't got no YouTube and shit like that? Like, cause now you know you just one share away from being famous.
Man, I'm telling you, the footwork we did back then, man. I probably had about 50 niggas with me. We all had on the same T-shirt. We all went wherever we went. You know, we all got the logo on the shirt, the Prez logo.
Yep.
Book bag with CDs,
Real deal.
flyers, and we hitting this motherfucker. It didn't matter where we was going. Back then, it was the Spotlight. Other places, I'm just Club Exotic, Liquid. You know, all these things, all these clubs was where we was hitting, passing out flyers, just trying to get noticed or get some type of, you know, love from the streets. And they embraced me, so it was love.
Cause as a kid, I remember seeing the bus and the motherfucking, you know, everything with the cover on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember seeing all this shit.
Oh man, we did it big, man. We definitely did it big, man. Around that time, dog, like, I ain't even lie, the cash flow was nice. So niggas was trying to think of anything that was gonna separate us from the average nigga who was rapping from her. We knew Nelly had did it big, so shit, we had to think of a way to do it big on our level from the streets. You know what I mean? So shit, we started getting creative. All right, these buses gonna ride through every nigga neighborhood. Motherfuckers on the bus 24/7. We finna put your face on the bus.
Right.
My niggas thought of that. All right, look, that's a good idea. Let's roll. Let's see how that shit work. It worked like a motherfucker because anywhere I would go, hey man, you that dude that was on the bus.
Everybody see the bus.
You that dude that was on the bus.
You see, I sitting on the bus stops, all that shit. I seen all that shit.
So it worked like hell. We try to go over the top, try to get blimps and all that shit, just to, you know, show a motherfucker like, hey, we different, bro.
So why you think like the making it part? Like, what did you just stop rapping or what happened?
No, I ain't even lie. I feel like my desire for rap kind of changed once I started seeing the games that was getting played within the city. You know what I mean? It was a lot of niggas stepping on toes behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So once I started peeping that, I'm like, oh man.
So you feel like it was a sense of like blackball, what they call it now?
Yeah.
You think that was like
what
was going on?
Yeah, it ain't no I know this was a thing, you know what I mean? I'm knowing this was a situation that was taking place, and I had partners who worked the same guy deal. You know? Worked this deal, got him a deal. And he tried to work my deal. Which was my nigga Trail, RIP my nigga Trail from Harlem, nigga. He did the same shit that he did for Nelly for me. You know what I mean? And when that shit came about and we was going from St. Louis to New York trying to shop me a deal, a lot of niggas did sucker shit, man, behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So once I started peeping and it just made me feel like, man.
Discouraged type shit.
It didn't discourage me. It just made me feel like, man, I'm a chill. Before I've been a fuck one of these niggas. You know what I mean? That's what it made me feel like, for real.
Motherfuckers show their hand.
I'm just being honest.
Because coming from the street and motherfuckers doing weird shit is like, all right,
See, and
it's a different code in the
It's
streets,
a different thing.
That type of shit, yeah.
that's the thing that's about street niggas.
Yeah.
We having that lack of knowledge for us, the industry, and seeing like, damn, niggas playing with us. Our only reaction is to react this way.
Mm-hmm.
But once I start getting more information about the industry, it just made me realize I got to maneuver a different way.
Right.
By that time when it came about, that's when the YouTube and everything else came about. Nigga got lost in the sauce.
Right.
Nigga
At
was
that
too,
point,
at this point, nigga, I'm so used to walking up on the DJ with the book bag.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't understanding when that nigga say email me.
Right.
You know?
Speaking of email.
Yeah.
Email.
I heard
Yeah.
you paid somebody to make you an email. How much did you pay them?
Oh, man.
Yeah, talk about that.
Embarrassing, man.
Let's
How
talk
much you
about
pay
that.
them?
How much you pay them? Let's talk about
Now
that.
that we know how simple it is to make an
Because the
email,
email is free.
how much did
It's
you
not
pay
that
them?
many steps.
But see, that's the lack of knowledge again. Niggas coming from the streets.
Right.
Back then, we not knowing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And me personally, I'm a young nigga. So the niggas who was investing in me, they definitely not knowing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
And not that they dumb or anything or nothing like that. It's
It's
just
just certain shit, yeah.
once the
You don't
internet
know.
shit came
Yeah.
about, niggas wasn't hip on the wave that was
Yeah.
finna come.
Yeah.
So when it came about,
So how much did you pay?
How much you kick them down,
How
man?
much you pay?
it was in the
email.
thousands, man.
Ooh, for
It
an
was
email.
1,000?
Yeah.
For an
Like
email?
1000.
Yeah.
$1,000
Yeah.
to make an email.
To make an email.
I'll make you a Gmail, you know what I'm saying? We can,
That's
Nah.
crazy.
This
nah,
nigga
damn,
Ejay
that's
crazy.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, and the email is free, by the way,
And the
Oh,
guys.
email-
that shit
It's
free.
free.
Now that we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Email
you know.
is free 99.
Yeah, so that just goes to show you when you.
Damn, how they do that? Like, you ain't feel like it
But
was
no,
like...
it's just
No,
the
no.
knowledge of not knowing. It's the whole transition. You don't know. You just heard email.
So again,
don't
like I
know.
was saying, the shit switched over from
Damn.
backpack, beating your feet in the streets.
Uh-huh.
right up. So
So
once
like,
it's
yeah.
when it got to send me the email, send me the track,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Niggas was lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
I'm just being totally fucking honest.
Yeah.
Niggas was lost in the sauce, but we had the means and the money, the funds to actually fund whatever it is that a nigga wanted to get done.
Right.
So by us having that money and being frivolous with
Yep.
it, niggas didn't care. All right, this nigga asked me to pay him $1,000
yeah.
to make an email,
Yeah.
and shit. In the back of our head, nigga, I just gave this nigga $1,000. This nigga finna do everything I
Yeah, he
asked him
finna
to
do
do.
everything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that nigga did was took the $1,000, set up an email, never did shit that he
Never
promised
did nothing.
he was
Yeah.
gonna do. You know what I
Like,
mean? So we would give DJs money to get records spent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
shit,
it's normal.
we gonna spend this motherfucker all this month. Man, we be at the motherfucker radio like this.
Ain't
Never heard.
shit.
But that came from
That's
the
fucked
blackballing too, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
fucked
Niggas
Yeah,
knowing
there
that.
you- right.
That's fucked up.
So
So let's go back to Chain Hang Low for a second. So Chain Hang Low, it's out, it's in the streets buzzing. But it's your record. It's Lil Mont record. How did it get to Jibbs?
well, at the time, you know what I mean, I was older.
Mhm.
Well, I felt like when I even did the record, it wasn't even nothing that I was really so proud of, but it was something that I knew I had to do just to get heard for us getting on the radio. I knew in reality the shit that I was recording on my mixtapes, they ain't finna play that on the radio. So I was trying to do something that was radio friendly.
Right.
And when I did it, it worked for a minute, but I think that the bullshit was taking place. So this was a record that I'm just sitting on.
Mhm.
And Jibbs get an opportunity to get a record deal with Universal. And it just so happened that my shit is still at their studio.
Right.
So they went in the studio on their own and got to fucking with the record
Mhm.
and did what y'all heard today,
Right.
his version. But the thing was, he couldn't put that record out unless I okayed and signed a split agreement with him.
Mhm.
You know what
So
I mean?
was it? You say split agreement. So how much?
Yeah,
I know the split shit is, but like, how much did you get paid for giving him the song? If you can speak on,
I take a percentage. I took a percentage. I didn't take cash up front, so I took a percentage of the song. So anytime this motherfucker get played,
so you still get royalties
yeah,
from
I
that
still
song
get
to this
royalties
day.
to this day.
Okay.
So you did good. You did good on business then.
Yeah.
That's with that record.
It could have been better.
You was 20.
Yeah, it could have been better. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of money that I didn't see.
So what you regret from that situation?
I mean, I don't regret nothing.
Regret nothing?
For real. I mean, it was a learning experience. Everything I do is, living off experience for real.
I remember they had a. Go ahead.
Not to cut you off. Can I ask you this though? You made the song, right?
Yeah.
Chain Hang Low, your song. So 2006 come. Jibbs blow up off the song. Like 106 in Park status, all this shit. It's in top 10, all this shit.
So,
but this your song.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I didn't feel. I didn't feel.
I know you getting paid.
I didn't feel no way until it came about them not keeping their word. Right. So it was more so one hand washes the other.
Right.
That was the agreement, along with the split agreement.
Right.
So all right, my nigga, you gonna use this record, right. And he probably wouldn't have seen the day of light if it wasn't for my record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, he had the record deal, but they didn't promise him a release date until he came up with a single that they felt like they believe in that will make him,
who he is.
Yeah. Or it'll sell an album.
Because he was about 16 at the time, right?
Yeah, so if y'all remember, he had a few records that he put out.
Yeah.
And they didn't do so well.
Not like Chain Hang Low.
Yeah, before Chain Hang Low. Right. So he needed a record that they felt like the world would have perceived and took in. And he had two records, which was that and King Kong.
King Kong.
So
Chameleon,
with Chameleon. Yeah. So they really believed. So they gave him a release date. So a lot of niggas, that happened too, like with record labels. A lot of niggas get signed and you could just be sitting on a record label. But if you got records that they feel like they can actually put out and push and it can get perceived like that to the masses, then they'll put you out like that. And that was the thing that went on with Jibbs. The record label believed that if we put him out with this Chain Hang Low and King Kong, we could recuperate something back. And that's what they did.
So what you think, like, okay, you say you feel like you was blackballed. What you think it wasn't with him? Like, what you think it wasn't with?
Not with Jibbs, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, what you think that, okay, I had the song, I feel like I was blackballed. Why you think he didn't get that treatment?
You know what? That's a question I couldn't ask, because this record, this Chain Hang Low record, it ain't just start with him. So once I put the record out myself, it did what it done, and then Ali from the Lunatics and Nelly and them called me, and they wanted to use it for Ali album, for Heavy Storch album.
Damn, I never knew that.
Yeah, they wanted to use it for his album. It was gonna be a second single, or they was gonna try to use it before the Breathe In, Breathe Out.
Yeah, I remember that record.
So they was gonna try to use that record, but I didn't give it to them just on the strength. They offered me, or what they offered.
Right.
So they offered me 10 grand. And at the time, shit, I'm be honest, we was in the streets.
Yeah.
10 grand was like.
That was a lot of money.
Yeah,
it wasn't shit. If he in the street, 10 grand is like 10 grand is like 500. Probably at this time.
Yeah.
Well, what was the store in Northwest Plaza? The Lark?
The Lark.
We in there spending that type money on jerseys, man.
Yeah, see, that's light.
We spending that type money on jerseys. I'm just being honest. The crew that I was with, my guys, we was spending that type of money on throwback jerseys. You know what I mean? So when he said it, I'm like, we can't do the 10,000. At the time, I'm still learning the game too.
Right.
By the time they came back around, they was gonna use it. They came to me again for the same record for Nellyville album. I say, fuck the 10,000. Just make sure y'all use the song as a single. Make sure I got a verse, and y'all shoot a video to it.
Right.
And it never
happened.
They didn't want to do it because at this At this time, now I'm catching on to the game though.
Uh-huh.
And I ain't tied to nothing. So I'm just a nigga in the street who independent, who these labels hearing about this nigga who gave this record to these niggas. So when I would get around them, around industry shit, that's when I was peeping. Oh, these niggas trying to keep me out of the Mr. Pick. You know what I mean? So
Damn.
That's some crazy shit.
See, with the chain hang low shit, I remember Jibbs had the remix. You was on it, right?
yeah.
But it never said featuring Lil Mont.
Wow, right?
I noticed it.
Wow, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that ain't no error.
Right.
That's crazy to
That
me.
ain't right.
That ain't no
Ain't
error.
no motherfucking error, man.
You know what I mean? That ain't no error at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, what we doing?
if you
That's
look-
crazy.
If you look on the YouTube right now and you put in Chain Hang Low remix, it's gonna say every artist on there except me.
Except
But
you.
you on there.
But I'm on there.
And it's
And I
originally
probably
your
got one of
shit.
the most stood out verses.
Versus. Yeah,
You know
that
what I
verse
mean?
is
And I'm just
crazy.
being honest. Like,
That's a fact.
so I'm trying to understand
Right.
all that, man. Like, I was never no nigga who hated on no nigga. All I ever did was extended my hand to every and majority of all these rap niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I never understood it, man.
Right.
No.
I just gotta say something.
No, go ahead. Oh,
Go
do your
ahead.
thing.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, do your thing.
Do you just feel like, cause like I feel you know what I'm saying, from the street aspect, but do you just feel like they just don't want street guys at that moment? That's like overall, they don't want you to propel.
I felt some of that, but at the same time, I do feel like being ahead of your time could be a curse too, man. Being ahead of your time, I feel like that was my whole thing. Like, I feel like I was ahead of my time, and the timing may seem like it was off because of that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, that's what I really feel like. The timing was off. We did everything that we should do for us, what niggas would do trying to get a record deal, for us going to the major labels, sitting down, meeting with people, all this stuff. And the craziest shit I used to hear, whether before starting the meeting or ending the meeting, everybody asked this question: if you so hot, why Mo ain't signed you?
Why Nelly don't know you? That's crazy.
No, y'all ain't catching the ball.
No.
Y'all
No,
ain't
that's-
catching the ball. Y'all ain't catching the ball though. They say why Mo ain't signed you.
Right.
At the time, nobody in the city was calling Nelly Mo, but niggas from the city.
Yeah.
Right.
So once I started peeping, these niggas calling Nelly Mo, and these New York niggas, I'm on the elevator with Chris Lightly, dog.
R.I.P.
And he asked, R.I.P. Chris Lightly, but he asked me, and he asked me in such a girly way, man, if you so hot, why Mo ain't signed you? Once he said that, I processed everything. All right, these niggas is actually stopping shit that I'm trying to do for us getting ahead with these record labels. When I sit down with these motherfuckers, if they asking me this before and after every meeting, and they saying Mo, they ain't saying Nelly.
They saying Nelly.
They saying Mo like they have a personal relationship with this nigga.
Right.
That what made me feel like, damn, niggas will really do that. And then, you know, after Ali and Nelly had their little issue, parted ways, Ali confirmed it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is for us, that, man.
Damn.
Ali confirmed it. So I don't feel no type of way about the hate, because I feel like that shit was gonna come with it.
Right.
But that wasn't never no nigga I thought would be on that.
Oh, do you personally feel like Nelly had something to do with you, like not reaching a certain, you know what I'm saying?
No, I would never blame no man for
Right.
it.
Okay.
You know, but I know things transpired to put it to a halt. I would never blame no man for my success.
Right.
And I still feel like I'm a success.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
right now, I'm
Yeah.
just being honest, 20 years plus, I still got niggas can come up to me and recite shit that I did 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I still got motherfuckers still asking me for music now. So
Yeah.
I never let no motherfucker play with me and make me feel like, oh, man, you ain't this, because I ain't there where they feel like the idea of success is.
Right.
So what made you stop? Just fuck it, like
I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like
because
once I had
you
my
do got the internet era, and you can kind of do your own independent thing. Like you can, you know what I'm saying? You can get on these YouTubes and
I still
make your own way.
Yeah, and I feel like I still want to do it at times, but it's like that desire, that drive. Once that motherfucker burn out, sometimes you be like,
Yeah.
and I know I
mean-
could. And the crazy thing is, I know I could wake up and do this shit.
Yeah, cause you can
at
still do
ease.
some shit.
You
Cause
know what
I
I mean?
just asked my mama, did she know she
Yeah, she said yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, so
yeah, I
you
know.
still relevant to your generation. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. There's a nice people. Parents definitely going.
Yeah, they know.
If you anywhere 25,
Real shit.
25 and under, maybe I say 30 and under.
Yeah.
Chances are your mama, your daddy know me. I probably shot dice with him. Probably
Yeah.
ran a play
No,
with
real
him
shit.
somewhere.
'Cause she
Probably,
ain't
you know what I'm saying?
she
Probably
ain't
went
say
school.
none of that.
She knew exactly who you
You know what I mean?
was.
Probably
Yeah.
bent the corner with him or something.
Yeah, she knew
you know?
exactly who you was.
Yeah.
Like this facts. Shit.
I'm just being honest, man. Like that's one thing that I can say about myself, man.
So can I ask you something? It was a rumor. I just gotta know if it's true. It was a rumor that Birdman himself was all through the projects looking for you. He trying to find Lil Mont to sign him. He trying to figure out who is Lil Mont, like. And I know y'all got a feature together, so you know what I'm saying? Like, explain to me how that happened.
Well, when I did the song with Baby, man, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, that nigga pulled up at the Sheraton Hotel. That's right across the bridge from my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
My partners and them had a relationship with some people who knew Cash Money, and through Cash Money, and we end up sitting down and rapping. And when I first initially ran into him, the nigga didn't act like he wanted to fuck with me. He got 2 chicks up under his arm. You know what I mean? He getting his back rubbed. You know, I'm like, man, this nigga wild as a motherfucker, dog. Like, I'm trying to do business, and this nigga act like he ain't heard me.
Yeah.
So I jump up off the bus, go holler at my partners. They give me a bag full of money. Say, man, go back up in that motherfucker and throw this motherfucking money at him. I went back up on that motherfucker bus with that bag, threw that motherfucker bag in his lap. Baby sink that motherfucking money. He said, let's go, little nigga. He said, let's go, little nigga. He said, let's go, little nigga.
How much money was it?
It was like 20 grand.
Yeah.
He respected.
He like, let's go,
He
little nigga.
respected.
But the crazy shit is, now this is what fucked me up with Birdman though. I throw him 20 grand. He take one of them the paper notebooks.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga write 8 bars on 2 sheets of paper. 2 sheets of paper. 2 sheets of paper. I bullshit you not. This made me feel like I just gave 20 grand to a motherfucker who don't really know too much.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Man.
And I ain't trying to put Birdman out there like that. Like,
Nah.
but that nigga,
Wow. 20 grand for 8 bars.
For 8 bars, that's
crazy.
man,
listen, bro. Listen.
man.
That is the finesse.
Of the century.
That is the finesse of the century game.
Yeah.
20 grand for 8 bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
No,
feel like,
it was a 16 because he
Oh,
had
16.
he had Lack. I don't know if y'all remember Lack went from Cash Money too.
I don't know.
And when
niggas
he said
do that.
started on my set.
Dolph did Lil Happen like that.
Yeah, but see
He
that's
sung the hook, but he put his little partner on the verse.
Yeah.
I ain't like that.
Yeah.
yeah. See, but that's the industry. Once
That's crazy.
niggas realize you don't know the game, it's easy to get over on you. I pay 20,000 for a verse, and I'm thinking I could put this shit out. But
can't.
Birdman know deep down inside the record label ain't gonna clear this
they
shit.
gotta clear it.
shit.
They
If
gotta
this shit
clear
catch
it.
any buzz,
Yeah,
nigga, we finna take this bitch.
that's crazy.
Or we can sue y'all.
That's
See?
crazy.
You know what I mean? So
All the artists out there,
y'all
pay
been,
attention.
man.
That's why this shit is informational.
hey,
Y'all
it's
gotta pay
very,
attention.
very important,
Niggas
man.
paying all this money,
that you
but they not clearing these records, so you can't do no video,
You
you
ain't
can't
got
put it
nothing,
out,
you
or
can't do
none of that shit.
preach.
I don't want to interrupt you. I just want to add this. Hey, stop being so eager. To all you niggas, y'all can't see me on this camera, but to all you niggas so eager to pay niggas
To
for
pay-
verses.
man.
They would put together some bullshit.
I'm
just to
talking
say,
about,
like,
bruh.
hey, wanted your
You
verse?
wanted a verse, you got your verse.
Free 20 grand.
Yeah.
Just for some bread.
No,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
no video.
Nah. They want some extra money too for the video.
Too eager to pay all these extra favors.
But see, that's us early in the game, not knowing
Not
the
knowing.
game. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of moments where we just fucked off money like that.
Not to cut you off, but how much money you think you wasted on just little bullshit like that? Just rooms just to get in.
Now, me personally, it wasn't all my money, so I wouldn't say it. I personally. Now, I had older niggas who was investing in me. Shout out my nigga Bass. Shout out my nigga Tweed. Shout out my nigga Cole. Yeah. These was the niggas who was investing in me. And, man, I'll be honest, man. These dudes blew at least $1 million.
Shit.
Damn.
On nothing.
On nothing, man. Just us not.
A million.
On us just not knowing the having the knowledge, man. On us just not having the knowledge on what we doing with this money. You know what I mean? We just looking to making in the game. You know what I mean?
Damn, man.
Looking for a fucking way out, for real.
Nah, that's all it is,
Too
though. You
much
just
fucking money, man.
Man.
For nothing, man.
Nah.
For real, dog. I gotta get some word with this shit, dog.
Man.
Shit.
Who
a
you
20
telling?
bag of money here, 8 balls, whatever.
Ain't no way, cuz. Ain't
Who
no
you
way,
telling?
man.
Who you telling, man?
God
I feel the
damn.
same way as y'all.
I know, shit.
Uh,
Damn.
Hey,
But,
real quick, I want to know this though, real quick. Like, what was the budgeting like back then? Like, as far as the studio prices, you know, now you can get a whole book. You know,
What they say?
8-hour block for $150
limit.
right now.
It wasn't no budget. No
Wasn't no
limit.
Sure.
No limit. It was just like shit.
Was studio
Whenever
time
you want,
expensive in the
whatever.
era?
Damn right. Yeah. Studio time, 3-4 hours. It cost you $500 back then.
Damn.
The CDs alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Just to print
the
that
packaging. The
Yeah.
packaging.
All that, man. I swear to God, no exaggerating.
Like how much was you like? You know, how many was you pressing up back then?
Back
like
then,
just
we
on
was
some
getting- we
distributor
was
shit.
getting
Like
the
how
box
was
like 10 or 20,000 at the time.
what was it
So-
costing you?
Man.
I wouldn't even lie to you. We was up in the thousands. We was
Listen.
up in the thousands.
I'm gonna
Easy.
tell you how good we got it now in this era, right? You said 20,000.
Yeah.
I pay $100 a month. Not a month. I'm sorry, a year. $100 a year on DistroKid to get my shit on every platform in the world.
You
$100.
couldn't
A
have never.
year.
You couldn't
Is
have
that
never.
crazy?
Hold on, let me cover this up. We ain't getting Fiji.
Yeah,
no.
we ain't getting
Fiji.
Fiji.
Y'all ain't getting us no money.
Y'all ain't getting no.
For real, though.
Y'all ain't getting us no paper. Come with that paper. We'll talk. Yeah,
Damn.
it was real senseless how motherfuckers was just spending the money because the money was there.
Yeah, it was there, yeah. So, you know,
And
damn.
these guys who I was running with, I'm just be honest, they didn't have a care to make sure whatever it was that I wanted was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I salute them for that because they try to make sure my shit was easy because they felt like I was that nice to them. So
Right.
they try to make sure my world was a world, and it definitely was lit.
I heard you had a feature with Freeway.
Yeah.
How they come about?
Yeah, that was another
Freeway
thing,
feature.
man. Like, see, Freeway came here, and we did that shit on the fly. Like, if y'all remember, it was like out in Earth City, there's some little hotels out there, but they used to do shows out there, and it was like a festival that they used to do almost every summer for St. Louis artists. They'd bring some people here, not only that, have St. Louis acts open up. And it was called Ink Hoops, if I ain't mistaken. And Nelly and them had the Rock the Mic tour with Freeway and them and the Lunatics. At that time, they had the Rock the Mic song. So they was doing that, and we happened to bump into Freeway and them in the same hotel that we was in.
Mm.
Negotiated some shit. We left that motherfucker hotel. He left with us. His manager at the time was a nigga named E. Hey, we finna meet y'all at the studio. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah. We show love. showed up. Freeway pulled up. He was like, man, he told us his little price. We got the money together for him. The nigga laid the verse, and I laid my shit, and it was a word after that.
So what did you learn? Because that song is out.
At the time, we still, like, again, we just doing shit. A lot of this shit happened, like, around the same timing. So when we got the Freeway, got the Baby verse, all that shit was damn near around the same time. Still not knowing the knowledge, still not knowing the game fully, and not knowing, like, if I get this nigga this 20 grand, if I give Freeway this 7,500, if I give all these other artists this money for these verses, that they ain't gonna clear this shit.
Right.
We ain't knowing it, so we just got beat out of money.
Damn.
And what was that cost?
Hmm?
Freeway. Well, how much was that?
Freeway wanted 10. Well, I think we ended up giving them 75, if I'm not mistaken. So
Why y'all ain't try to do, like, you know, get the videos and all that shit?
Because at the time, like, again, us not having that knowledge, and all that shit, and I know that niggas was gonna want that money for that video appearances too. So 7,500 for a verse, then that, man, you killing us. Yeah. Once I started seeing and peeping that type shit, I think my guys who was older started peeping like, oh, this little nigga is saying the right shit. These niggas is really fucking us over for real.
It's really like,
damn, man, that shit is crazy.
Cause I was the first to peep it. Like, hey man, hold on, man. We just gave this nigga 20,000.
Yeah.
We done synced them out at another event. And this nigga act like he ain't even know us.
Like he ain't know us.
Man, hold up.
Yeah.
This shit
like,
is crazy,
on,
man.
That shit right
Yeah.
there is like, bro,
Yeah,
somebody be fucked up.
So you feel me?
Yeah,
See
no,
how you
I feel
see
bro.
your
Like,
response?
I ain't finna give you 20 grand and you walk past me like you don't know what the fuck going on.
So
we just did this shit last week.
Dayo.
Nah, man. Come on, cuz you finna you finna kick it with us right fast.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know, bro.
But see, no. I take around that time, we feeling like we them niggas too.
Yeah, I was.
You know what I mean? We
Right,
feeling like we them niggas. So,
like, damn.
so no, one thing
Y'all
I did,
playing
I can't.
crazy gang. See, that's why people be wanna get on motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, but see, that's why I said it goes back to what I said earlier in the interview that made me want to fuck niggas up because I was seeing the games that was getting played. Yeah. You know what I mean? And before I fuck somebody up, man, I chill the fuck out because I know what I got to lose. Nigga, I got kids and everything that mean the world to me.
Ooh, not to even cut you off. Speaking of your son, he rap, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I mean,
did you inspire him with that, or it just some shit?
Me personally, I think it's in him. And I don't know if I'm his biggest inspiration. I'm gonna be honest. I know
Do he know all your accomplishments though? Like, do he know who his daddy is?
I mean, yeah, he know.
In the face of St. Louis, like, do he know that?
I don't think he totally understands it, though. I don't think he totally understand how big it was. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I try to make him understand, like, man, you gotta find a way to make everybody gravitate to you. Right. You can't be doing the music that you do with this op shit because now you limit yourself. Right. You in a box. Now you can't go nowhere outside of the fucking Peabody.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that ain't what I want for my son, man. That's not
nice. He nice.
Yeah, and I don't want that for none of the little niggas that's rapping here, man. Like a lot of these guys, man, they put themselves in a box to where they get in front of these cameras, they diss all these niggas, they diss all of dead people. And now you can't even go no fucking where.
Cause he racking in views. You seen the video?
Yeah.
Like,
so you pull
millions and shit. Like,
yeah. So you get the views, right?
Yeah.
But now you can't go do a show.
Now you can't go do a show
because
it's a safety hazard.
Yeah. So that shit is like it is pointless.
And that's what I be trying to tell them was different from our generation of music. Like when me and Lil Half them and Lil Taze them and shit was rapping and shit versus theirs. Like we actually got to embrace the fan love and people really
Yep.
was booking us for shows.
Shows.
Doing
Fan
shows, a lot of
1,200,
shows.
1,500.
Niggas was
Man.
doing shows every
like,
weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
And we really got to enjoy that shit. Like,
Man,
people really coming out.
half had a thing going.
Yeah.
Half had a
Yeah.
thing going. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like
Free
his
half.
shit, free half, man.
Yeah.
He definitely had a thing going where I feel like, nigga, he was on to something.
Yeah.
Even Jizzle too,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
yeah, like man, dog. Right now, if niggas put out the right music, man, put out the right energy, I feel like it'll get perceived the right way.
Yeah, for sure.
Versus niggas separating themselves or putting themselves in a box where it's like I only fuck with
Yeah.
my niggas. No.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
I know I'm from St. Louis, but I ain't come up on the north. I can't tell you how life is on the north.
Right.
I can't tell you how life is on the east. I can't tell you how
Yeah.
life is on the
Yeah.
west.
Yeah.
All I can tell you is about where I'm from
Yeah.
in the south. So I
Right.
know if I get anywhere ahead in this rap shit, I knew that I was gonna need a nigga from the east.
Yeah, you
I
got
need a
to,
nigga from
yeah.
the west, and I
Yeah.
need a nigga from the north
Yeah.
to tell y'all about the walk of life on all these
Yeah.
other sides.
For sure.
I can't tell y'all about that shit. All I could do is hear it and be like, that shit sound good.
Right.
But these niggas who I will fuck with, you know what I mean, from other sides, from different sets and shit, man, these are the guys who I feel like, you know, set the tone for the cities. And it's niggas like the Kid Trails, the niggas like Hakeem the Dream, Jule,
Yeah.
Raw Reese.
Yeah. Raw Reese from the east side.
East side, yeah, like-
Raw Reese.
Right?
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
just speaking for niggas that I know. Kenny Knox. Who else, man? There's so many motherfuckers that's talented. Ebony Eyes.
Yeah.
Jule. I said Jule. I said Jule.
Jule.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are the guys who I feel like will really represent. And these are the guys who I feel like if I, from the A-Verbs to the Hitman Hollers, these were all guys who, when my shit was at a all-time high, like, these niggas would do shows with me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Certain motherfuckers. So if I ever got to a point, these was niggas in the back of my head like, oh yeah, I got to make sure these niggas straight. Because
So
I know
I
these
got a
niggas can
question
tell
for
these tales about the
I got a
city.
question for you. I got to ask you this. I want to know, like, what's the relationship with, like, Murphy Lee? I seen he was on the Chain Hang Low remix and, you know, shit like that. So how did that come about?
You know what? All the Lunatics are cool, man. To be honest, I don't have no issue with none of them in real life time. But I do feel a certain way about Nelly. I'm just being honest, because I feel like that's a nigga who tried to stop me from eating. And that ain't never nothing that I feel like no man should be displaying. Like, if one nigga better than the next nigga, so be it. It ain't stopping you from eating, then what's the issue? You know what I mean? So, but Murphy Lee, he cool. You know, we see each other passing, whether it's clubbing, whether it's out in public. Shit, his sons was playing baseball. My son was playing basketball. So sometimes we'll cross each other through that too. So I always show Murph love. Keywan the same way. It's just that guy.
It's another rumor I gotta ask too, cause I heard this rumor. It's been floating around for a long time. Just let me know if it's true or not. And this is about the Jaquan Hood House record. You know the hook and all that. A lot of people was insinuating that he was saying Birdie and not Dirty in the hook of the Hood House record.
I mean, you listen to the
Let me
record.
know if it's true or not. I heard the record.
You listen to the record.
I just want to know, was it where you at, Birdie? Where you at,
Yeah,
Birdie?
you listen to the record and you get your opinion. You figure out what it is. A lot of people from the city know what it is, you know what I mean? But I just don't know why. You know what I mean? Why? Like, so it don't, I just feel like the hate didn't stop, man. No matter how I try to be clean, how I try to be cordial with niggas, it's like the hate just don't stop. You know what I mean?
So you was hearing that though?
I was hearing it.
About you?
I was hearing it. I mean,
Yeah, I just had to ask. I wanted to know because I've been hearing that.
I
I've been
heard
hearing that from.
I heard the same thing y'all heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I heard the record. And I
So
heard
what
the
did you
same
think?
thing y'all heard.
What did you think? What did you think
I don't know.
when you
man.
heard it?
I just
you
thought
think?
I thought it was funny. You know what I mean? Because eventually we did sit down and not me and Jaquan personally, but his producer at the time, which was Toy Boy. He sat down with me and my OG Cuff. Shout out Cuff, free Cuff. He Cuff had set us down, and Toy Boy had said in so many words like, I don't know where y'all come up with the theory that Jaquan saying Birdie or whatever. I wrote the hook or whatever. I'm the one that wrote the record or whatever. And that's what made me kind of like kill it. Like, all right, well, he said he wrote the record. Jaquan ain't say what he said, but shit, clearly in a lot of our heads, they heard Birdie. Certain people heard Dirty.
Some people
You know what I mean? But
Birdie or Dirty.
I always heard Dirty.
I always
heard Dirty.
Me too. I heard Dirty.
I always heard Dirty. I ain't gonna lie.
Take
I
your-
always heard Dirty.
take your time out and listen to the record.
I always heard
All right,
Dirty.
look.
I'm gonna
Look,
listen to it,
okay,
though.
let's go here.
gonna listen to
All right,
it,
look,
though.
let's go here real quick, cause I want to know everybody who sit on this couch.
And hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't mean to cut y'all
Go
off.
ahead, do
It could have been a thing with the mix too. You know, somebody.
Could have been.
Yeah, it could have been a thing where.
But there's a lot of politics too, though.
Yeah, it could have
People
been.
like bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
So, for real, bullshit sell itself. It's like sex. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It sell itself, bro. Like,
yeah. So it could have been a mix thing. He could have. Somebody could have put a bad mix down there. And it could have sounded like he was
I
saying.
always
It.
heard Dirty though.
Yeah. So,
Who was producing the records for you?
DJ Beats at the time. Fala, RIP, my nigga Fala Beats too, man. That's a nigga who I definitely miss to this day, man. Like, I hate that he's gone because that's a nigga who I really gel with the music outside of DJ.
Right.
You know, me and DJ kind of, I ain't gonna say fell out, but we wasn't as tight after the record came out because
Right.
the promise
Like
thing,
you said,
yeah,
right.
you know what I mean? And maybe it was more that he didn't know the industry as well too. You know, so a lot of the aggression and anger that I had towards motherfuckers about this record, I started actually analyzing and processing the whole situation. Like, man, all of us was kind of clueless going into this shit. So that's what kind of made me like back up off the feeling like how I felt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I had I heard you was on the Stump the Yard record too though.
Yeah. Soundtrack, but got tipped.
Not Stump the Yard. What?
I mean, not Stump the Yard. Fucking the Longest Yard.
Longest Yard.
Yeah, the Longest Yard.
Longest Yard.
Yeah,
Longest
yeah.
Yard.
But see, I was taken up off that record.
For real.
Wow, what
Yeah.
happened?
That was a Nelly Nam record. That was
It
something.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the y'all don't really want it now.
Yeah.
No, it's
Here comes the. What's that?
It's the song when we gonna stomp. Dude, I can't remember the hook, but it was
Okay.
it was with King Jacob and Murphy Lee. But I was on the song
was
at
on
first.
there?
I was on the song at first, and I was removed off.
It was you, Murphy Lee, King Jacob,
Yeah, it was us three.
And they go back to the
whole Nelly.
shit.
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
real.
yeah.
So what you think it was? What was about Lil Mont that motherfucker just didn't want to?
Well, I'm be
There
honest.
had to be something.
I'm be honest. I heard, and I ain't saying that it's truth to it, but I do feel like they probably analyzed a lot of that shit like that. But Ali once came to me before at the studio. We used to record down at Fat Buddha. He just so happened to be in there. He was like, "Man, you got all the intangibles that a nigga need. You know what I mean, to succeed." He was like, "No homo. You ain't no bad looking guy. You got a nice little following. You know how to record, you know how to rap, you know what I mean? Then you know how to do other things outside of rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? That, and maybe he saw the game ahead of the time too. He's like that eventually be bigger. That put you in a place where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll be up there. You'll be one of them ones. So maybe a motherfucker processed that the same way he processed it. Maybe they seen that and was like, that could be a threat. And we gonna neutralize the threat. So that's how I kind of sum shit up like that.
All
Like,
right, so look, this is what we do, right? Everybody who sit on this couch, we gotta ask them. We St. Louis based, some St. Louis shit, classic shit. We gotta ask, who is Lil Mont, St. Louis Rushmore. The 4 heads of St. Louis. Yours personally. Who do you got on the Mount Rushmore?
Dylan. I like Nah.
He spit hot fire.
Hot fire, super hot fire. Nah, that's hard, man.
You have to,
because
just 4.
it's hard because there's so many creative motherfuckers here,
It
and
is.
certain people can go to different pockets. So I don't know what it is that you really would base it off of. If we just basing it off on some lyrical shit, or we basing it off just somebody going in the studio creating art, if we base it off how many followers a motherfucker got, you know, it all
It's a
depends.
lot of shit nowadays.
Yeah, because
yeah.
you know that sums
Yeah.
into that
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I would
Can't
say
name 4.
my 4.
Your 4. It's yours. Fuck everybody else's opinion. It's your
Nobody's
4.
wrong answer.
It's your 4.
I
It's
was
only
just
4.
finna say, yeah. I would say Boogie, Holly, Lou Bonds, and me.
All right then.
But if I go outside of myself,
Yeah,
I'm just
go-
being honest. I'm going outside of my crew.
Get it.
I put my guy Jew up there. I put my guy Jerk up there. R.I.P. Jerk. Hot Jerko. Man, Hakeem the Dream and Kid Trail. Yeah.
Like that. That's cool. So
Now
no-
these the guys who I feel like if they got the notoriety to get on a worldwide level,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like people will connect with them.
Yeah.
Now, if
If we talking like the Nellies, the Chingies, the Quans, the
Yeah.
Sexy Reds.
oh no, we talking about them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
who you got up there?
Okay, see, that's why I say it's levels to this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
levels.
Who
You know
you
what
got
I'm
up there?
I would have to go Nelly,
Mhm.
Chingy,
Chingy.
Sexy Red,
Uh-huh.
and who that 4th person would be? Damn.
You got Huey.
Yeah, Huey, R.I.P. Huey too. Yeah, yeah,
Huey,
yeah,
that's a good 4.
yeah,
That's a good 4. That's a good 4.
yeah. And this ain't no disrespect to none of the artists that's from the city, because it's a gang of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But it's categories.
It's levels.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
categories that the Jule group that I feel like these are the niggas who I feel like will connect with the streets, and I feel like will represent us.
Yeah.
We all, everybody from the streets of St. Louis want somebody to represent them,
Yeah.
Right.
represent us.
Yeah.
And I feel like those are the guys who I feel like represent us. Now, the successful motherfuckers like the Nelly, Chingy, Sexy Red, who was the last person? Huey.
Yeah.
But Huey, he from the streets
Yeah,
too.
he from the
so-
streets, though.
yeah,
You know
that's
what
my
I'm saying?
dog,
He
man.
died in his hood. You know what I'm saying? So,
R.I.P. him, man.
All right, 2 more things before we let you go. I got some. I know he got his. Got your
what I do?
you got your Soul St. Louis shit today or no?
I try some shit.
Do you got it? No, I'm saying do you
I
got it?
don't get it,
If
but
you
I got
Pull it
I
out the
got
bag.
Okay.
Pull it out the bag.
All right,
man.
so we know how did it come about with Jay Nix being on your first your mixtape and shit like that? How that happen?
Well, we was fucking with Knicks, man. Back when a lot of shit, he was doing his promoting shit, and he was still a DJ, man, a DJ and disc jock, but he was doing a lot of promotion shit, and we noticed like, all right, this little young light skinned nigga got a following too, just like we do.
Yeah.
You know, we put both our worlds together. Maybe it could be a world.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happened once we did it, we started saying like, damn, every time we do a show together, this motherfucker getting bigger and bigger. All walks of life used to come to my shows, man. I'll be honest, man. I had the killers, the trappers, the 9-to-5ers, the everyday motherfuckers, artist niggas, all that shit. A lot of people
And
came to
your
my
shows
show.
was going crazy at the time.
Of course, man. Definitely, man. Like, that's one thing I can say about myself that I feel like I ain't see from
So
a lot
like
of
people
niggas.
knew the songs, word for word, shit like that, motherfuckers.
Now, you know what? Truth be told, St. Louis so weird when it comes to perceiving music that a lot of the times I used to think I'd be up on that stage doing my thing or feeling like I ain't doing my thing because the crowd just sitting like this.
Yeah, around
They
that
just know
time.
your name.
Yeah,
They
around that
just-
That come
time.
from people not wanting to feel left out of shit. They
Yeah.
probably wasn't hip to you.
No,
Everybody talking about you.
but the thing was, once you come off stage, everybody will be like, "Man, you just
did your
rocked
thing."
this
Yeah, like,
motherfucker."
But y'all wasn't singing
Yeah,
my
but
shit.
they
Y'all wasn't
spraying.
yelling. Y'all wasn't
But
cheering.
like I say,
But
come
it was- it
they
kinda-
probably don't know though.
No, I'm saying it kind of was like that
It
back
was-
then.
no,
Niggas just on some like, let me see what you finna do.
Yeah,
It was too cool back
a
then.
lot of that was going on, but it still was like,
I'd have been so hurt in that era, cuz.
man, I ain't gonna lie. It was what made me tough. That's what made me tough,
I
dog. Like
experienced none of that.
my second show was the where I felt like you, like, man, I don't know, I might have to hang this shit up, boy.
Yeah.
I literally did a show with a rock group.
Mm-hmm.
The group was called Javier Mendoza. I'll never forget this shit. We had a showdown on the landing at the time, and the guitarist, I had just came up with a verse. My lawyer had set me up with them. He was managing them too, so he set me up with them. And long story short, the guitarist had his mic wrapped around the stand.
Yeah.
So he telling me, he like, "Hey, Birdie, when you go up there, you gonna grab the mic and do your verse and go off." Long story short, I grabbed the mic once. I grabbed that motherfucker. This came apart.
Mm-hmm.
So
Motherfucking
they couldn't hear me. They couldn't hear me, and I literally lost my train of thought of what I just
like
wrote. 'Cause I just
Pootie Tang,
literally
goddamn, we
wrote the verse.
oh,
Boy, I
no,
was
what's
up there.
going on?
I never forget this. Boy, I was up there saying rah, 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 rah. And I got off the motherfucking stage, head down. Man, I'm done with this rap shit. All the white people came behind me, behind the stage, and say, "Man, you did a fucking awesome job, dude." I said, "Oh my God, man, I ain't say shit I wrote down, dog." So after that, that just made me feel like, all right, I know how to handle these shows now. So when I do go out there, my confidence got to be out the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to damn near rap this shit like I mean it. And majority of my shows used to be like this. So people used to be stuck in awe, like, and then once I come out the stage, man, you just rocked it, boy. You just said something that, and I used to think it was bullshit until niggas actually tell me shit that I feel like set home with them. You know what I mean? When you said this, said that, nigga, that made me feel like this. Yeah. And they was able to play back shows that I did where I was like, damn, I ain't think I touched a nigga like that. But
Hey, look, let me ask you this before we get out of here. Did you ever battle at all? Like battling?
I did this shit once.
Hitman hollers, shit like that?
It was a time, we didn't battle each other. It was a time down at the old Rock House where they had somewhere battle rappers had to was trying to Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Yeah,
Yep, I remember
and my
Fight Club.
nigga International P, like, man, I fuck with you so tough, dog. Nigga, you like, at the time, when niggas used to give me certain props, I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought, like, man, maybe he just like me like that. But he like, P like, nigga, you like a Jay-Z, nigga. Come down here to this battle rap shit, man. Come down here and do a verse. And I did a verse, and everybody went crazy. And I never went back to none of that battle rap shit.
That was it, huh?
Yeah, cause I just didn't feel the energy. I'm gonna be honest. At the time, like I wasn't big on just sitting down at just like say for instance, Ejay.
Yeah.
Me and you got a battle. I don't have the luxury time to sit down and I got hours to sit and think about
A
Ejay.
motherfucker, yeah.
Man, I'm finna go do some other shit, man.
Yeah.
The block booming, man. I just missed the motherfucking dice game where I could have been in, walked away about 10 grand.
The block.
The block
movement,
move.
man.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, no bullshit. I used to do that shit with him. We riding the bike. He like, bro, did you practice? I'm like, bro. I'm on the south right now.
Yeah.
Man.
Boy, I got
You doing all
47
that
missed
shit over
calls.
there.
You told us, did I practice my verse?
Hey,
No,
that nigga
nigga.
on me every day. Oh, I swear to God, he on me every day.
Fuck,
Bruh,
no, I ain't
come on,
practice
man,
no
break it on
verse.
the
I got
phone.
47
I'm right
missed
here
calls.
shadowboxing the motherfucker, all type of shit. We racing this shit, all type of shit. I'm doing all shit. I'm doing all shit before this battle, man. It's all
But
shit
EJ at
going
home
on.
in the mirror
He at
with it.
home,
I'm ready.
like, shit,
I got my
I
verse.
gotta win. He gotta win.
I'm
type
ready.
shit.
I feel you though. I
I'm
feel
like,
you.
shit, like
And
you
then-
said, the block busted, nigga.
And then not only that, I
I'm
don't think
in
I
the
could
real world.
with the battle rap shit. I don't think I could just sit and take a nigga just in my ear.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah, he got to
No.
work on you.
Yes, cause see
Yeah.
nowadays niggas
The
get
crowd
real
amping it
reckless.
up, you like, ah.
A little spit hit your eye.
Yeah, man.
You like
Nigga might
damn.
bump you.
Nigga might bump.
You like damn.
But that's part of his prop.
Yeah, you
That's
got
part of his prop.
You got
I supposed to let him.
And he
Niggas-
loud in your eardrum pop.
You got to
Look
take
Yeah,
that.
nigga walk up, and I know you the type of nigga that don't like niggas to shove.
Oh, my
Yeah.
brother.
Push you 3-4 rows back.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm finna beat your ass. The whole, the script over.
the script over.
I'm talking about all this shit dead.
That's how it
Man,
Yeah,
man,
that's how
your
it
partner
go.
them finna move some furniture, dog.
That's how it
You up here
be.
talking about some you done put your hands on me,
That's how it be.
and this supposed to be a battle rap.
Battle rap different, bro.
Nigga, knock your cap off. No,
Never. You
all that shit. No,
That's
I
how it
can't.
go.
I don't think that's why I ever.
Crazy about your kids, all that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
See, look at that.
Motherfucker, baby. Handicap,
Yeah.
all that shit.
Motherfucker said all
I don't give a
shit.
fuck about your little
They don't give a
hands in the chair.
All that. Yeah. I kick it and do this, X, Y, and Z. Pick him up, put him upside. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I leave him drooling, slob all on his shirt like your son. Man, I'm finna kill your ass, nigga. Meet your ass right outside and earn your ass up. The fuck?
That's
You
what
done got
gotta
that
happen,
disrespectful?
bro. It's battle rap,
Put your
battle
hands
rap.
up. I don't give a fuck about him being handicapped. That nigga can't stand up.
You hear me? You know what I'm
He's
saying?
Oh,
so
shit.
I told him put his hands up.
Hey,
He paralyzed.
it get real. It get real in that motherfucker.
can't play his Xbox.
It get real in that motherfucker.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I think I don't have the heart for that. You know what I mean? Like I can't stomach that. I know where I come from. All that shit sound like fighting words.
It get crazy. It
All
get
that-
crazy.
Yeah.
It get crazy.
And I just don't want to get that technical with a motherfucker.
got so
I try to be respectful. I try to be mindful of shit, man. I'm a humble nigga. But once a button get pressed,
Yeah,
man, all that rap shit dead, man.
it get crazy.
We gotta see who really finna end up in jail. You done said all this shit about my son, man.
It get crazy.
Yeah. Nigga don't care about your mama dying.
Nah,
None.
it get crazy.
None of
I
that.
mean, some niggas will, but some niggas they use whatever they can use. Shit.
But
And
you
it's
gonna
a fight.
use
Ain't
that?
no rules in fighting. It's a fight.
That's the first thing you go to.
It's a fight.
I'm gonna start this
Ain't
off
no
by
rules in
saying,
fighting.
fuck your moms. Man, what?
Yeah.
It's over.
What?
It's over.
You
They don't give a-
opening it with that?
It's over with.
What made you just say this gonna say? Make the crowd say,
Hitman,
woo.
Hitman had like somebody said something about his mom having cancer or something. didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, they get.
And look,
They get.
and I bet
get
Hitman put knots all over the nigga forehead too.
It get crazy, bro.
Never know. Might want to shade. Might want to shade
Man, I'm
somebody else.
telling you, I'm putting a nigga in some
It's
blue
over.
block as soon as he get to talking like that.
On the end note though, this is game. It's called I'm So St. Louis. You don't drink, so you ain't got to drink.
Okay.
But
Thank God.
I'm So St. Louis. It say if you so St. Louis, what was Club Casino slogan?
Meet me at the casino, way in the back.
I think he got it. Yeah, he got
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
That's the
Man,
slogan.
look at me. I'm
I got one. I got
I'm
one.
17,
I got one.
18 years old. And that
Everybody know this
motherfucker
though. You should know this. You from St. Louis, you should know this. At the Chinaman, what's on the St. Like, what's the St. Paul? What's the St. Paul made out of?
eggs.
Oh yeah, we gone.
Oh, yeah.
That's simple.
Okay.
No shots and none of that taken.
Yeah.
No,
I got some more.
So
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Nah, that
I ain't
shit.
got nothing else
That
for you,
shit.
big dog.
Nah, we appreciate you though for pulling up, man.
I appreciate y'all, man, because it's a
Get the
blessing,
people,
man.
get the people your socials, all that good
Hey.
shit where they can find you.
Instagram, Young Birdie 14. Facebook, Lil Mont McClendon. You know what I mean? I ain't hard to find for us the streets. You know what I mean? I'm definitely easy to get into.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, man. It's no face, no case, man. I'm Dayo Murda, man.
Ejay
Shout out
Moore,
Dayo,
man.
shout out Ejay, man. I really appreciate y'all for doing this, man. O2 as well, man. It's a blessing, man. Like I say, man, y'all doing something that a lot of niggas y'all age
Yeah.
ain't on.
Yeah.
So y'all ahead of the curve right now,
sure.
man. So
Appreciate
keep y'all
you,
foot
bro.
on the gas, man. This podcast gonna do numbers. Eventually, y'all gonna see these boys in a different space
Yeah.
and a different place, man. And y'all be having to book them. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But yeah, man.
100%.
Blessings, man. I
Yo, we
definitely
out.
appreciate it.
Yo.
Shells dropping, no face, no case. My city ain't safe. I'm pulling